guys, my name's Anton. Welcome to TonCast episode 7. And I am here with my lovely parents. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Can you say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. So just to let you know, my mom, her name is Dulce. My dad's name is Fernando, hence where I got my name. And the reason why I'm having this is because I just, a lot of people, a lot of mom, dad, a lot of my friends are married or getting married. They have kids already. Your kids are married and they have kids already, right? Ate Mayan's gonna have a kid already. Kuya JP just had a kid. Kuya Michael has kids, right? And I think it just got me thinking, so they're parents now, or gonna be parents like my sister. And I was thinking how parenthood was like for you guys back in the day. Because right now it's all technology and stuff, right? But in your time, it's like trial and error. So, well, not like it's not trial and error now, but yeah, it's more of that. I just want to know how it was like because, you know, in my case, I'd like to think I was brought up well, and all of my other siblings, I feel like we all turned out okay, right? I mean, what do you think? Do you think we turned out okay? Do you think we turned out okay?
I think so.
You think so? All right. So I know so. I know so that I know. I feel like it turned out okay. So anyway, so I just wanted to ask. That's why I wanted to. That's the topic today. It's about parenthood, and maybe our siblings will learn something as well, or maybe my friends or anyone else. Yeah, nothing formal. So, mom, dad, before anything, I just wanted to ask, like, how was it raising 4 children? Because I know, I mean, when you raised one baby, was it easier than raising like a whole group? How is it like raising 4 children?
Fun.
Fun, fun.
Fun.
Yeah. We were
Fun.
blessed to have 4.
Yeah,
We have to raise them
right.
the best we can.
Right, but like when you had Kuya JP, for example, Kuya JP is our eldest. Like just had him. When you had him, was it easier handling just one baby compared to when Kuya Michael came in, then Ate Mayan came in, so I had to raise 3 people now. Was it easier raising just one baby?
Of course. But it was also hard because we are new parents.
Oh wow, see, it's kind of
So
weird
we
hearing
were
that.
learning.
Okay, you were learning.
We were learning.
Mm-hmm.
We were reading a lot of books.
You're reading a lot of books. Okay. So before Kuya JP was born, you guys were researching, reading stuff. There was no internet then. So you were looking at magazines or you're buying books. Yeah.
Books.
Wow. Were you
Books on what will happen before giving birth, what will happen during giving birth, and what will happen after.
and were you scared? Especially Kuya JP was your first. Were you scared? Like, oh man, there's a human in your body. Were you scared?
No. We were not scared.
We were excited.
We were excited and JP came out fast.
Really? Wow.
Very fast.
What,
Within an hour.
wow. I mean, I don't know how long
because,
it would take.
That was the first time that we were going to the doctor on our weekly visit. I was in the office.
Okay.
And Papa picked me up. I was supposed to have lunch at Century Park. So I told my boss, I'll see you there. I never went. That was lunchtime. The next time we called was 1:45. I already gave birth.
Wow, that's really quick. Wow.
Yeah, he picked me up from the office. I was telling Papa, okay, I'll just see you there because I'll go with my boss anyway in that direction. Said, no, you come with me. So we went to the doctor. I never saw my boss for lunch.
Okay, so there was no, you were already at the hospital and then you're just gonna give birth already.
Yeah, I was already dilating.
All right. So there was no moment of, how you see it on TV nowadays, like, oh, my water broke. Oh, and then you were just running. You were already there. You were already there.
I didn't even know I was about to give birth. The doctor said, you go to the delivery room. I'm just going to take my lunch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then When she came, go.
And then
Papa was
Kuya
there with me in the delivery room.
okay. And then Kuya JP was born, our very first,
Yeah.
the very first. Wow. And then as raising him, because okay, what I always hear, I mean, you know, having the first child, was he a trial and error? Did all the mistakes, I mean, I'm assuming all the
Well, we
mistakes
read a
happen.
lot. Yeah, maybe. Maybe in some instances, yes, we probably make mistakes.
Trial and error. What way?
What do you mean trial and error?
I mean, maybe trial and error is not the right word. More of like, yeah, you made mistakes. Like, okay, now you know, you learned from Kuya JP in short. So now when Kuya
Sure.
Michael, when Kuya Michael came out, oh, all right, I know I'm not gonna do this anymore and stuff. So it got easier, would you say?
No, it's a. Michael came out in a different situation. All of you came out in different uh, ways, no,
Right.
or situations, no.
Right.
So it's not the same actually, no?
For everyone.
For everyone, it's the same.
But when you actually, Papa is maybe thinking on how you were born.
Right.
It's
Right.
different for each one of you. But for each one of you, I was in the hospital. There was no emergency in a sense. I
Wow.
was with my doctor.
Okay.
I was di ba? For all of them.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
all of them, I go to my doctor, and then my doctor said, you're already ready.
Right. Right. But I think my question is more of like, when you were raising Kuya JP, so he's the first, were there mistakes done that you learned from them so that when you were raising Kuya Michael at the Maya Next and me, it was easier to raise us because you've already learned from raising Kuya JP? That's my question. Surely, yeah, it should be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were probably mistakes. The Kuya JP might be the one that got
The worst.
yeah.
Because you had to
No,
experience
no,
everything.
first, because he's the first. So we were taking care of him the best that we can. Probably there were mistakes along the way. But actually, if I remember right, sa akin, when JP had that cut in the head, that was a mistake on my part.
Oh,
But that was when Kuya Michael was already there.
right.
Because I was taking care of Kuya Michael and I was taking care of him at the
Right.
same time. So he fell down and had a cut here.
Right. So if people don't know, if you see my brother Kuya JP, he has a cut right here. He has a scar. And apparently it's because of my mom. Mom, you said
No, it's not. He actually, I gave him a bath and he was walking by himself and he slid and bumped his head sa door.
the side of the
door.
door. Yeah, the side of the
Yeah.
door. Okay. Were you scared? Was that the first major accident?
Yes.
Yep. And
Right.
and I wasn't there.
Oh, so it's just
And Papa
mom.
wasn't. Papa was in the office, and
Right.
I just gave birth to Michael.
Mhm.
To my Kuya Michael. Right. And I guess right now, so if there are people watching who are new parents, they will experience a major accident one way or another, right? I mean, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But if they do, like, what would you say how they should react? Especially in your case, dad wasn't there. It's just you, mom. Like, how did you react at that moment? Were you scared or like how?
I knew it was gonna be bloody because it's in the head. I was trying to balance myself. We called help from the neighbors. They brought us. I told them where to bring us the hospital. So in the emergency room, I was even instructing
Right.
because I didn't want him to have those
Scar.
big
Big scars.
scars here. So I
Yeah.
told them to use the 3M
First strips.
stair strip.
Okay, plug in 3M, buy 3M plugs.
Yeah, I had to tell them, no, can you please do that? And they didn't want.
Right.
It just so happened that my the doctor of your
Kuya.
kuya was there in the emergency room. So she
Right.
saw me.
Right.
So I told her, no, they're gonna sew the head of my son. I don't like. Can you please do steri strip? So she's the one who did the steri strip.
Wow.
That's why it's just a line. That's why he has just a line. There's no, the sew.
Yeah. Right. I know what you're talking about. Wow. So your beautiful boy turned out okay. Kuya JP, wow. Imagine if mom didn't care. You would have had like a big ass thing on your forehead. But yeah, okay. That's interesting to know. Right. And I guess like, so yeah, just have to keep calm. Would you say you were calm?
Yeah. And you have to be very rational about it. Like, I know I had to have ice. I know I had to have a towel to do so that it will not,
Bleed
because
more?
it will be bloody.
Right,
It's in the
right,
head.
right, right. I don't know, just maybe because I feel like, especially if I had my own child, my own kid, and that happened. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably panic. But I feel like as a mother or as a father later on, I feel like you're just gonna have that instinct. I don't think anyone's gonna really.
Different. Well, for Michael, what happened was he has asthma.
Wow.
So every time we have emergency for him also because of that asthma.
Right, right. Kuya Michael, my second eldest, has asthma. Had he doesn't have it anymore. I don't think
Yeah, he had asthma.
he had, right? So yeah, and I feel like what helped him overcome that was sports, right?
Sports.
Yeah.
So if
I
we're
had
gonna
to bring him to swimming.
so if you're segueing to that, what made you decide on, I mean, for people who don't know, all your children are into sports and we're all athletic, right? I would like to say we're athletes. Yeah.
Scholar for athletics.
Yeah, exactly, right?
All of you.
And I guess this comes to my point, like what made you decide to, and it has to start from someone, right? So it has to start from our eldest. What made you decide to let Kuya JP do any sport? Or was he showing interest in a sport? They're like, oh, okay. Or did you just like, no, here, you're gonna learn a sport?
No.
How did you do it?
Because the school has a sports
Program.
program, no? And it's all football. No?
Okay.
So it's good because you start with football and develop your legs and your stamina, and then after that, if you want other sports, it will be easier for you to switch,
Ooh,
like what they did.
that is very interesting.
Tennis, to basketball, and to Mayan, I think she did a lot.
Right.
It's only you that continued to be a football player.
Right. You know what? That's very interesting. No, that's very interesting. I didn't see that as your game plan at the start, like to go with football so that they can play other sports. Makes sense because as a football player, your legs, it does a lot of things. And I feel like it's it's harder to learn football compared to other sports that require hands because you're using your legs. And I feel like as you learn football, it's good to start young. So when you get your legs done right, it might be easier to learn the other sports because you're using your hands, which are daily things, right? Like basketball and stuff like that. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, I didn't know that. That's see, you learn something every day. So that's nice to know. That was the plan. Wow. And I guess my next question is, your kids. Okay. I'm not saying we're stupid. We're not stupid. I'm not stupid. None of us are stupid. We're you're laughing, but we're
not
smart.
stupid.
We're
You
not
don't believe
stupid.
that.
Yeah, we don't believe that. But I guess my question is, I mean, I wouldn't say, okay, maybe I'm speaking for myself. I don't know with my other siblings, but for me, I'm not really a book reader and stuff like that. I grew up active. Like, oh, I want to play sports. And I'm not really into books much. I try to be into books now, but before I wasn't.
All of you are not into books.
Okay, there, you said it. I didn't want to speak for everyone else, but I guess, yes, all of us are not into books. We're all active. We just want to go out and play. Now, if you had to choose between having children who are athletic or having children who are not athletic, but, book smart, intelligent, whatever? Which one would you rather have?
I think all of you were given God-given gifts, but sometimes it's just the allocation of your time.
Right.
It's just that you enjoy too much the sports. That's why Mama and Papa are here to tell you, hey, you're forgetting the right side. You're not.
Right.
You need to study. You cannot be running and running and running around and not studying. So we're just there to gear you to the other side. But
Right.
otherwise, there should be no problem.
And did you have a hard time gearing us to that other side, to studying? Did you have a hard time? You can be honest. I mean, we're all grown
I
up.
can be honest. Yeah, you're not. You excelled. I think every one of you, when you were a small child, had excellence in academics. It's just when you were already maybe grade 4, grade 5, going to high school. That's you're not there anymore. You're cliffhangers.
Yeah, we were. I mean, I was. I know I was.
No, you are not a cliffhanger. Among the 4, you're not the cliffhanger.
You hear that?
Yeah, I don't think I had the problem with you.
Did you hear that? Okay, kuya, mga kuya, at the bayan. Did you hear that? So anyways, no, I mean, to be honest, guys, I was a cliffhanger in one subject specifically, which was math. Or apparently they say maths here. They put an S. And back home, you just say math, right? But here in Australia, they say maths. Or maybe in other countries as well. I don't know.
Maybe different subject of math.
Maybe. I don't know. But
algebra, geometry.
I was having a hard time. So hard. I remember my mom would tutor me math. And we would always argue because I couldn't get it. And I think my mom was frustrated already. But my mom was very patient as well. She was always there. And I think there were times what I hated the most was we were working on math late at night and I couldn't study anymore. And she says, okay, you sleep already and I'll wake up early in the morning so we could continue this. Oh my gosh. The next day when I wake up, it's the first thing I have to do, math. And then, I don't know. But I realized, Mom, okay, back in our school, 75% was passing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't get 75%. I would get like 70% or 65 or 74%. And then when I got to college, when I got to Ateneo, dude, passing was 50%. And I felt like I was in heaven. I was like, wow. And I did so well. Like in algebra, I was like, wow, I was passing. I was getting the usual 74%, 70%, which was passing. So I was like, wow. So, I mean, I don't know if it's just my high school that was a guy. I feel like others were like the same, but.
But you never failed also in math.
Yeah, I never did.
Failed.
Never did. And I know you guys even let me study with a tutor. Because I think my mom I was like, all right, fine. If you don't want to work with me, I'll let somebody else work with you. Outsource. Okay, which it helped. So anyways, yeah, that's true. I guess in a way, from the 4 kids that you had, I mean, some people will only have 1 kid, some people have 2, 3. I mean, you had 3 boys, right? And you have 1 girl. What's the difference between having a boy and a girl? You had Ate Maya. She's a girl. What would be one of the biggest difference? You can be, by the way, be honest. I'm sure no one really cares.
Papa.
She's softer.
She's softer. Okay. So you'd say like more sensitive compared to the boys.
Not sensitive. She's easier to take care, I think, because she doesn't go up and down just like you guys. You go up and down, go up and down.
Fair enough.
For her, it's different. She's
more behaved. Like easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think each one of you, your ate your ate had to be strong to deal with the three boys.
Well, yeah.
That's why she fights back, because she
Right.
has to survive. She has to survive with the three of you
Enough.
there.
Fair enough.
So, but so happy that the boys know where they stand also and when to stop.
Right.
They know
right.
how to deal with the girl. It's different. It's different. She has to be tough
Right.
because there are three boys that's bullying her.
Was I bullying her? I think more of like Kuya JP and Kuya Michael. I was like following whoever was talking, I guess. I was like, okay, they were saying this, I'll just follow because I was the youngest, right? So perhaps.
But like she's more attentive to us.
Right. Just to make things clear, guys, just to let you know, I remember every time my parents go out on a trip and no one's at home, they don't give the responsibility to any of the boys. It's Ate Mayan who has the phone numbers, who has all the things that we're supposed to do. And I think all the boys in the family, like, yeah, we just happily accept that Ate Mayan is probably the most responsible one. And she's gonna take care of it. So I remember that Ate Mayan does everything when you guys are gone. Like, okay, cool. But yeah, I see that. Like, she needs to be a bit stronger. And it shows. It shows how her personality is right now. Right? She's a strong, independent woman who has a soft side also. It's just nice, right? So okay, that's pretty good. Good to know. But I think here's a question. All right, when you're taking care of us, like the four kids, I'm sure you guys had this discussion as parents. Someone has to be the disciplinarian. Someone is a good cop and someone's a bad cop. What was your discussion there when you had Kuya JP first, maybe, or like, yeah, what was it like?
Papa, I am the disciplinarian because Papa talked to me that I'm supposed to be the bad cop.
Not naman the bad cop. It's not the bad cop.
Yeah.
Disciplinarian.
You know, there was even one time that Kuya JP was pulling all the leaves. Remember our house had a garden indoor garden?
Yeah.
And he was pulling all the plants already. Si Papa had to go to me and tell me, hey, tell your son not to pull out all this. Sabi ko, why can't you tell him? Because he might cry. So I'll be the one to, go there and tell him, hey, stop pulling all those plants. But he was already, then he had to go to me in the room.
So but why is it like, so you guys decided, okay, mom's going to be the disciplinarian. So why did you choose mom? Why is it mom? Why not dad? Although I can't imagine dad right now as the disciplinarian because I grew up as you not being the disciplinarian. It was mom, right? Why mom?
Papa have always wanted you to be close to him because he was not that close to his dad. Because Lolo was the disciplinarian in the other house.
Oh.
He was very strict before.
He was very strict before.
And I was never so close to him. And I was closer to my mom. I said to myself, when I have kids, I want them to be close to me.
Right. Hey.
And I took the job.
Hey, can I just say, mom, dad? Mom, dad, to be honest, okay, yeah, I don't know what my other siblings would say, but I know we all thought that we all knew mom was the disciplinarian. We all knew that. And that led to fights with mom. Like, mom, I don't want to be with, I want to go with dad, like that. But when it comes to being close to parents, okay, maybe I can't speak for them, but I can speak for myself. I'm not kissing ass here, by the way, just because you're here. I am close to both of you equally. Like I see mom as a disciplinarian, but I can be very, okay, I don't know the English word for this, lambing. I'm lambing to mom and dad equally. Like, hey, I don't know what lambing is. I think, what's lambing in English? More of like, maybe like act like a baby in front of you guys. I don't know how to I don't know how to like I show my love and affection the same way, something like that, to both mom and dad. And but I know that mom is the disciplinarian. Although I have encountered moments wherein I was being such a pain in the ass that mom would let dad intervene already. Like dad would intervene. And I'll be like, you know how it is, right? Mom, dad, when you don't see someone angry all the time, when they get angry, it's scarier, I think. So like, I don't want to, okay, I don't want anymore. Okay, you win. Okay. Yeah, I've encountered that. Like, yeah.
Me also, I don't want Papa to get mad. I'm even scared when he gets mad to you.
Exactly. You're scared if he gets mad at us. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so
Because I seldom get mad, and when I get mad, I
you're
get
mad. Yeah.
mad.
You're the Hulk, man. Oh my gosh, pards. But yeah, that I totally get that, right? It's something to, I guess my next question is looking at your kids right now. And I think this is more for my benefit, not really for people. But when you look at your kids now, the 4 kids, and you have to pick which one of them, which of them do you feel like resembles you most? Like, for example, if you look at me and then, Anton is more of like Dulce or more of like Nance. And there has to be one. You can't say like, no, we're all, you have, sometimes it's mom, sometimes it's dad. No, there's gotta be like, that's, I see that more like me. So let's start with the eldest first. Kuya JP. Who is he more like? When you look at him, who does he like?
Physical?
No. Like the personality. Like, how is he like? Is he like mom or is he like dad? Mostly, yeah. I know we're a mix, but there's probably a most. Who do they remind you of? On the spot.
Maybe me, but he has the some traits of your mom, no? But
Yeah.
I see more of me.
Why?
Why?
The way he thinks, I think, the way he thinks, and
He plans out.
yeah, he plans out. But when it comes to some other things like on how to do it, no, yeah, you get it from your mom.
Right. Look at mom's face. Mom's face is like, is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
You agree? I mean, I see that. I see that. I think also it's like more of like dad. Like looks like a bit of, I see dad. Not that, we all have mom trait. That's why we have this running joke. Do you want the dual
Not a
set?
joke, huh?
No, it's not really. Well, it's my joke. It's like, do you want the dual set to come out? Do you want the dual set to come out? I say that. Like, do you want, like when I'm serious, when I say, do you want the dual set to come out? Oh, be ready, man. When the dual set comes out of me, it's over. I would say that. So like, yeah, because like, it's like, ah! But yeah, anyways, okay. So Kuya JP is, you see dad. Kuya Michael, who does he like kind of, like who do you see more of?
Yeah.
Mom, ikaw naman sumagot. You answer, mom.
What?
Who does he resemble more? Like, oh man, okay, I kind of see that.
I think it's dad also.
Dad also? Or you see dad. What makes it?
In terms of organization, definitely not dad.
So you think okay, so what makes him like that?
Well, his love for sport, his determination when things are, it's on the sport aspect, and when his determination to overcome things also is there.
Right.
So he's there also.
I think he's a strong guy. So I feel like, yeah, like,
Oh,
mm.
well, probably, yeah. For him, the strong character,
Is that?
maybe me,
I was waiting for that.
maybe me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he can be bullheaded if he wants to. If he wants something, that's it.
So that's like you. So
Mm.
that
Yeah, but you, ano lang, you have a target and you want to be able to achieve that particular target. He's
right,
kind of like that, especially in sports.
right, right. I
Especially
think
in sports, you do.
right, right,
He's really like that. But on the sports aspect, it's really Papa. It's Papa who exposed all of you into sports.
right, right,
While I swim, yeah, that was really his, whatever sports you want, he will bring you there. He
right,
will
right,
always bring you there because he wants all of you to be exposed.
right, right, right. Okay, it makes sense.
I guess we want you to be tired before
Tired.
thinking of other things.
You know what? And I feel like that. Okay, me as a coach for kids, I feel like that's why parents also let them go. They want them to be tired when they get home. They get home, you're tired. Okay, you're okay already. Okay. You know what? Forget the question now. Who's more like? I just want to see what certain traits are more like you guys. So like for Atamayan, like what trait do you see that's like dads? What trait do you see is like moms? For Atamayan.
She's more organized.
More
I can't
organized.
think.
That's dad.
That's that. Okay. Wow, wow. Accepting. Yeah, okay. She is. Okay. So she's a very organized woman.
She's
And
organized, really.
right. And for you, mom, what trait did you give her?
She's also very strong like me. She's a very strong woman like me.
You know what?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
She's determined.
I feel like the three older siblings I have are very strong like you, mom. I'm not trying to put myself down, but I'm not as strong as them. I'm like, huh? I don't give that vibe. But anyways, okay. So they
Yeah, they're all
they're very
all of you
strong.
are strong they're all of you are strong in different ways.
Yeah, but the three of them are
And that's good because mentally it helps you also. You know how to deal with
problems.
well, probably you got it in sports also, how you do with losses and victory.
Right.
How to deal with that.
We learned how to lose. And I've
Lose
lost a
and
lot.
win.
Yeah.
You had a lot of wins also.
Yeah, I had a lot of wins, but I did have a lot of losses. But it's okay. You learn from that, right? You don't really learn from the wins. You learn from the losses, right? The failures. Am I right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so because that's what you think about. If you win, you're just ecstatic,
Exactly.
and then after that, you're done. If you lose, you think a lot.
Right.
You lose.
Exactly. Right. Okay, cool. I guess my next question is me. I forgot me. Okay, how about me? What trait do I have? I want to know. This is from my ego. I want to know who am I like? What traits do I have that are dads? What traits do I have that are moms?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I was waiting for this. You don't know.
You're so good. Masyado kang mabait. You're like Papa all the time. Everybody is good as far as you're concerned. There are no bad people in the world.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay, I got it from dad. All right, cool. And mom, like, what did I get from you? Don't say your eyes because I know I got your eyes. But that's what mom always says. You got my eyes, anak. You got my eyes. But okay, what did I get from you?
I think despite all the sports that you have, your focus on your studies was something that you got from me, I think. Because you didn't want to fail.
I didn't want to fail.
It was out of your
Yeah.
vocabulary.
Right. Not that the others did want to fail. I'm sure Kuya Michael, Kuya JP at the time didn't want to fail, but maybe they thought of it differently. I don't know.
No, because they're more their involvement into sports is so different. They're just so engrossed with it
Right, right.
that it's not balanced anymore sometimes.
But you know what? And that's why they're so good at it. Like I couldn't. I know Kuya Michael, especially Kuya Michael. Like I couldn't. Well, I can't beat him in anything. I cannot beat him in anything in sports. I just can't beat him. But yeah, well, that's what they're.
Didn't you beat his record in school in
Oh,
football?
oh, well, in football, I beat all of them. But then it's just I stuck in football. But I meant like you make me run against Kuya Michael in a 100-meter race. I will not beat him. Even Kuya JP. Actually, I've never raced Kuya JP, but I don't know. Yeah, at the Mayan, I couldn't beat her. Actually, maybe now I can because she's pregnant. But then maybe before, but before I couldn't. I can't. So like, but yeah, maybe it's an older sibling thing too. So I don't know. But okay, that's good to know. And I guess this would be my final, well, second to the last question, just for my just
Ego.
for my ego again. From the 4 kids you have, who is the most good-looking kid from the 4? I just want to know. I want it on record. Like, who? You gotta be honest. You gotta be honest. Don't. And I know you've said it before, but I feel like you were just saying it because I was there. So now you gotta say it based on what you really think. I won't get hurt. Don't worry. Nobody will get hurt. Just be honest. Who's the most good-looking? Like, wow, this guy's so good-looking. From the 4 kids.
JP
Oh my gosh, Dad,
and
I'm hurt.
Michael and Mayan.
Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay. They can have it. They can have it. All right. So yeah, so that one is not answered. No, there was no answer. I'm not gonna take anything. But yeah, okay, just
You're all beautiful in our eyes
of
and
course.
handsome in our eyes.
Of course. I guess my last question, like if you were going to give any advice to this is such a cliche question, but it's the best one. What advice would you give to, parents, especially the new parents, like your children right now, at the end that's giving birth right now, not now, maybe, or Kuya JP is a new parent, or my Kuya Michael has 3 kids right now. Well, what is your advice to parents from someone who had it before? You had no technology like we had before and stuff. There's probably something better before compared to now. What advice would that be?
I think it's basically, for me,
Mhm.
it's giving them the opportunity to grow while being disciplined in doing it also.
Ooh, that's tough, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Because
tough.
if discipline is not there, I don't think you'll reach where you're supposed to reach, what you're supposed to reach.
Right.
There's got to be discipline.
Gotta be disciplined. Right. I mean, sometimes they're not gonna get what they
And
want.
of course, everything else is you trust all your children to God.
Right.
He cannot be at your back all the time.
Right.
But we
Right.
trust that God is always there to guide you.
That is the most Filipino thing I've heard. Trust it to God. No, but it's true.
Yeah,
No, I'm really I agree.
everything.
Everything.
There will be trials.
Right.
Every time there's trial, where do you go?
Exactly. So you trust the process, trust into God. I mean, because right now, like I feel like kids, what you're trying to say, if I was gonna put it out there, like sometimes kids just can't get whatever they want. They can't. And like connecting it to our sports discussion a while ago, it is through failure or things that they don't get is where they learn. Right. And maybe that's what you're trying to say, right? Wow, got so deep. But yeah, I agree. Like
So they strive.
so they strive,
Because
yeah.
if you give them everything, they won't strive anymore. We try to support all of you, but we know where we're supporting you.
Right, right,
We know where it's supposed to lead you.
right. Which leads me to my. I said that that's the last questions, but it's getting really interesting.
Papa
Well,
hasn't answered it yet.
Oh, but
okay, Dad, answer it. Answer it.
as parents, you have to practice your uh, ganbate.
Whoa! Wow. Okay.
Do your best.
Do your
Parents.
best. Ganbate means do your best, guys. So you always have to do your best as parents. That's what Dad is trying to say. Which is, by the way, if you're in the Los Angeles area, yeah, plug in. Feel free to go to CrossFit Ganbate. Or no, sorry, it's not CrossFit Ganbate. It's called Ganbate Fitness. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Hashtag Ganbate. Hashtag fitness. Hashtag do your best. Wow, it's amazing. Anyways, but yeah, I agree. I agree. But I think this is what I'm gonna get to. It's like right now, you want them to learn, right? And people like kids right now, and I see a lot of parents doing this. They're resorting to iPads or technology like that to keep the kids busy or out of the picture. Do you support that?
I think it's better for them to be outside in the field running.
Right. Because right nowadays, like parents, I think this is what I mean. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like in their heads it's like, okay, so that their kid won't be a pain in the ass, so that they can have a bit of peace. They're gonna give an iPad or their phone just so they can be preoccupied. I feel like some parents are like that. I feel like I'm not saying everyone's like that. I just feel like that's based on research that I've done. It's usually the case. Wow, I've done research in this. Wow.
They should be exposed to that, but I think they should be more exposed outside.
Right.
There's a
Out
limit.
with other
There's a
people.
limit.
There should be a limit to
There's a
that.
limit.
Right,
I
right.
think your kuya Michael is doing that and says,
Right. There's a limit,
there's a
right?
limit.
Yeah,
Mm.
which is true.
And
Yeah.
I think it's working on them.
And the kids follow it. Huh? We go there on a Sunday and we watch TV, and they wouldn't watch because it's Sunday.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good. That's good. Wow. Kudos to them.
So you see them playing upstairs with their Beyblade, the two of them, and with all the
Beyblades. Nice. No, because it makes sense, especially now where everything is because of the pandemic, there's online. The screen time is quite higher. It's
Yeah.
way higher now. And you want the kids to be able to know what it's like to be out of the screen. And I'm proud to say that my brother, Kuya Michael, is doing that. And I'm going to assume Kuya JP is doing that too, because Oliver, our new baby nephew, your grandchild, is still a baby. And I think he's very curious of the world still. So that's nice. But yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's it, man. Thanks I know I said 30 minutes. I feel like this is more than 30 minutes. I don't know.
Is it? You have to pay us more than 30 minutes. You have to pay us already.
I know. My fault.
Where you're eating up in our office time.
I know. Thank you for giving time from your office time. Oh my gosh. By the way, so I really appreciate it. I like this episode because I got to know you a bit more. This is mainly for me. I don't know if anyone's gonna benefit. People will benefit from this. Maybe just for our family. And but yeah,
You don't know us. This is the way to know us.
No, I mean I know you. It's like I know you. It's that these are questions I never really asked you before. I think it's except for asking who's the most good looking from all your kids, which you told me a different answer before, and now you're not telling me the right answer. But okay. Okay, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So
I want our son to be big-headed.
So it's me. It's me. Nah, I'm just joking. We're all beautiful in your eyes, right? That's it.
Of course.
I'll ask Lola Nanay instead. I think she'll tell the right answer. So I'll ask her. But anyways, thank you so much for giving some time. I want you to know before this episode ends that I love you very much.
We
Thank
love
you.
you, baby.
love you too.
Love
Yeah,
you.
I know. And yeah,
You're
yeah. And I'm graduating, baby.
yourself.
Yeah.
You're the baby.
Yeah, forever, baby.
You're not a baby anymore. There's baby P.
No, no, I will always be the baby. So, anyway, yeah, we'll wait for that when Baby P comes out. So, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. This is TonCast episode 7, and see you the next one. Bye.